A certain age, November 22nd always evokes a strong memory. On this date in 1963, President John F. Kennedy was assassinated.
Today, a Utah man gives us a look back at never-before-seen photos of JFK in Salt Lake City. John Hollenhorst joins us with details.
Well, Jed, there are no new historical revelations, no special inside look at JFK in Utah, but the photos, many never printed before, give us a better sense of a president who was strikingly personable for the camera and now we know highly vulnerable to an assassin's bullets. For almost 50 years, we've been seeing these ominous films of President Kennedy's last motorcade in Dallas. For Ron Fox, the memory will never go away.
Like on 9/11, you don't forget, if you're old enough, where you were the day that John Kennedy was assassinated.
Where were you?
I was in a 5th grade class.
In the years since the assassination, Fox grew up to be a lobbyist and an advance man, arranging trips for every Republican president since JFK. Recently, in the Deseret News archives, he found photos of John F. Kennedy visiting Utah that almost no one has seen before.
Well, there were 5 visits, starting as early as November 11th of 1957, his first, and the 63 one was just less than 2 months prior to his death.
The trips were well covered by the news media at the time. The Deseret News published a number of pictures, but unused leftovers were never printed.
The whole warm thing of John Kennedy certainly resonates in those photos. You can truly see his common touch with individuals, and you know, he's surrounded by people or he's in an intimate situation. He just had a lot of life in his smile and in his way and of his character. The interesting thing, of course, is how approachable he was and the lack of security. The crowds would be all around him, and that's some of the nice thing about the pictures is you find, you know, photos with him in the center of a crowd of 50 or 100. There are photos of him walking down from the church administration building to the Hotel Utah, just on the city streets. Those things don't occur anymore.
Well, as we all know, an assassin was waiting in Dallas. Presidents still shake a lot of hands and mix with lots of people, but under much tighter restrictions these days. Ron Fox, by the way, is co-authoring a book on presidential visits to Utah.
Very cool. Thank you, John. First, Toyota.